Ranimal Media, everybody. We're watching live updates of the war that's taking place in Iran. You guys look right here. A huge explosion took place. Let me turn the sound on. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome into Ranimal Media. I'm gonna bring up the chat. That'll take a second. Hang on, everybody. It's good to have each and every one of you guys in here watching with me. I do appreciate it. Whoa, I think I see that brighter over there, everybody. Welcome in to Ranimal Media. I'm just getting the chat all set up, everybody. Waiting for some people to join the live. Welcome in to Ranimal Media. Alright, it's gonna suck, but I have to go real quick over in a moment. Grab the link to this live so I can share it to others. The screen will go blank for a moment, but don't worry. We'll be right back. I'm just going to grab the link, share it on our social medias, and then we'll be right back, everybody. The screen might go dark. Still haven't figured out why that happens. Sharing on X real quick. The link is on X. I'm gonna share it on Facebook real quick and then we'll go right back into the video. Oh shoot, I hear gunfire, everybody. I'm hurrying. Alright, links posted in Facebook and X, and also on YouTube. Welcome in, everybody. I need to get in the habit of sharing the link out, and I can't get the link until the video starts. And at the moment, I don't have a efficient system. We're learning, we're growing. Welcome into Ranimal Media. I do appreciate it, guys. If you happen to smoke, Ranimal invites you to smoke a cigarette, a cigar, whatever you smoke. Grab yourself a beverage. Welcome in to Ranimal Media. I do appreciate each and every one of you guys for hanging out, stopping by, watching these videos, live updates on the war of what's happening in Iran. Crazy stuff, everyone. Before I was able to go live, apparently there was a missile that struck down here in Beirut. Crazy stuff, everyone. Little after 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in America on the East Coast. Welcome in, everybody. Viewer discretion is advised on Ranimal Media. You guys are all safe, having a good time wherever you're at. Ranimal does not condone war, but he will report about it. Crazy stuff. This is another Ranimal live, unscripted, off the cuff, Ranimal exclusive. Breaking news, viewer discretion is advised. No telling what we might see. This is war, it's taking place live as we're speaking. Be sure to share out this live video. Help spread awareness. Also help grow the chat and get the live going. Help grow the community. I appreciate everybody. I'm not too sure what happened down here, but there's definitely a raging fire and black billowing smoke. Welcome into Ranimal Media. Crazy stuff, everybody. Let me know in the chat and in the comments box below what you guys think about this crazy story. Crazy stuff, everybody. Crazy stuff. Oh, I hear gunfire, everybody. Viewer discretion is advised. Oh no.
Welcome to Ranimal Media Live, bringing you real-time updates and analysis on the unfolding United States versus Iran conflict. Stay tuned for the latest verified headlines, developments, and critical updates as events continue to escalate. What's happening now? The United States and Israel are carrying out major military operations against Iran following joint strikes on Tehran and other strategic targets. A U.S. submarine recently sank an Iranian warship, while Iran has responded with missiles and drones targeting regional locations, including Gulf states and
Crazy,
U.S.
everybody.
bases. The U.S. Senate has blocked war powers limits,
Crazy.
signaling continued American military involvement. Casualty estimates now indicate over 1,000 lives lost in Iran, with additional deaths reported in Lebanon and Israel as the conflict spreads. Regional and global impact. Explosions across Tehran and ongoing bombardments have forced evacuations in vulnerable areas. Oil and financial markets are reacting sharply to the rising tensions, while fears of wider Middle Eastern escalation continue as allied militia groups and neighboring countries are drawn into the conflict. Viewer discretion advised. Footage and updates may include real-world conflict visuals, explosions, and distressing developments. Stay with me here as I share updates, react, and break down the latest developments throughout this live broadcast. Make sure to interact with the links provided by Ranimal to subscribe, follow, and support the channel. Your engagement is appreciated and keeps the coverage coming. Sources and credits, live news feeds, verified updates, and on-the-ground reporting from international correspondents, compiled and curated live by Ranimal. Join the conversation. Share your thoughts and reactions in the chat and comments to stay connected throughout the broadcast.
Crazy stuff, everybody. The huge fire going on right here. I've been watching it. It's nuts. Right now, we're watching Beirut. Beirut, Lebanon. Ranimal knows it. Just be sure to grab yourself a coffee, get a beverage, share this video out, help Ranimal grow this community. I appreciate it, everybody. Right now we're just hanging out, getting the live going. I'm trying to see what's going on with live updates on what's happening in the Iranian war. A little while ago we just heard an explosion or something. Hope you guys are all having a good day out there. Good evening, good night, wherever you're watching from. I hear an airplane or something, but I don't think there's any airplanes in the air over there. So I'm not sure what that is. That was weird. My computer just made a weird noise. Interesting. That was dark black smoke. Look at that. It's all over there. Look at it. It's crazy. See the flickering the flames? This happened before Ranimal went live. We're not sure what happened. Ryan was busy pushing buttons and gathering a description for you guys. Ranimal Media. Viewer discretion is advised. Crazy stuff. Innocent people are getting hurt again. Not cool. Ranimal just got done putting together another video for you guys and decided to check on what was happening on the updates to the war, and decided to go live and a big fireball in Beirut. Ranimal said, oh boy, gonna have to share that with everybody. Ranimal's doing his part. You guys make sure you do your part. Share Ranimal's videos out. Share this live. I do appreciate it. Thank you. You can see it flickering over there. Crazy stuff, everybody. Welcome into Ranimal Media. Definitely hear an airplane or something. So it shouldn't affect you guys too much. But I can definitely hear it. Oh. A little while ago, while I was getting the link to share out to social media, I thought I heard explosions going off. Not sure where that was from. Could have been from down where the fire is, or another location. Around what could have just been hearing things. Welcome in to Ranimal Media. Breaking news, breaking news. There is a building on fire right now in Beirut, Lebanon. Right now it's almost 8:30 p.m. East Coast time in America. welcome in to Ranimal Media. Definitely see that fire flickering. Doesn't seem to be going out anytime soon. I don't know if they have people down there putting it out. I don't know what building was hit. Ranimal has no idea. Welcome in to Ranimal Media. Definitely crazy stuff going on, buddy. Hope you're doing good wherever you're watching from. Hope you're safe. It's some crazy stuff. We're gonna hop over here. Oops, I gotta mute these guys. Then we're gonna hop over here. Make this live, pop it back up big. We're still listening to the Beirut feed. But now we're gonna watch all of them for the moment. Welcome in to Ranimal Media, everybody. This seems like the fire's harder to see. There's nothing going on inside their feet. Close this out. This is the same idea. Watch that fire better. Alright, so you guys understand. Over here is a flight tracker radar. Right in this area. Can't point very well, but over here is Israel. If anything happens, we'll see some action there on that map. As you see, I'm going to be over here into the box, into the water, so we can see the other screens better. Welcome in to Ranimal Media. from this fire down here in Beirut. Welcome into Ranimal Media. There we go. Also, so you guys know that both of these feeds up here are the same feed, I think. Maybe. Ranimal's not good at his maps. Nothing else going on these other ones. So I'm gonna drop back. We'll go back here. We need to see the fire better. Welcome into Ranimal Media. Here's that a missile has hit a building down here in Beirut, Lebanon. Welcome in to Ranimal Media. Breaking news, breaking news. Okay, YouTube algorithm. We've been recording for a little over 30 minutes. You can send the army of new subscribers in. Come on in, come on in. Welcome into Ranimal Media. Hope you guys are all having a good day out there. Maybe some of the big YouTubers can spare some of their fans. Welcome into Ranimal Media, everybody. Be sure to share out these lives. Share out my other videos. I do appreciate it, everybody. Ranimal's trying to grow this channel. Look how thick that black smoke is. It's hard to see at night, but that's really, really thick, everybody. Crazy stuff. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Welcome in to Ranimal Media. That fire is flickering. Doesn't seem to be like it's getting put out. I'm not sure when the missile struck it, how long ago. Definitely some crazy stuff. How cool. Innocent people probably got hurt down there, everybody. Not cool. Ranimal does not condone war, but he will report about it. Welcome into Ranimal Media. We'll turn them down over here on the camera because it sounds like someone has a vacuum cleaner going. Oh, now I hear airplanes or something. Oh, explosions going on, everybody. Breaking news on Ranimal Media. I'm turning this on. Breaking news right now. An explosion just took place in the same place that the fire is that we're already watching. Breaking news, breaking news. Breaking news on Ranimal Media, everybody. Crazy stuff. Wow. So even if they were trying to put the fire out down there, they just struck it again. Or struck the area. That's crazy, everybody. We just heard something in the air, like an airplane or a drone or missile, whatever it might have been. And then we just seen an explosion in the same place that the fire is already at. Breaking news. Breaking news. Viewer discretion is advised on Ranimal Media. I appreciate each and every one of you guys for sharing these videos out. Help spread awareness of what's going on in the war. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome into Ranimal Media. Crazy stuff. No telling what you'll see. That was insane. So even if people were down there trying to put the fire out, they just got blown up out of nowhere again. It's crazy, everybody. Can you guys just see that? Crazy stuff. Welcome into Ranimal Media. Grab yourself a beverage. Ranimal has coffee. If you smoke, grab yourself a cigarette, cigar, what have you. Sit back and let's try to get some live updates on what's going on in the war as they're taking place. Welcome into Ranimal Media, everybody. A moment ago, we just seen an explosion take place. Right down here where we see the fire. Crazy stuff. Welcome in to Ranimal Media. Viewer discretion is advised. I do appreciate each and every one of you guys for hanging out and watching the videos with Ranimal. It does mean a lot to me. Thank you. Thank you very much. Looks like there's two fires. One right here, another one back there. Possible, or it's reflection from down the block, but that's crazy. That's a reflection off the building. It looks like it's separate, and they look like they're blocks away from each other. Breaking news, breaking news. Two fires just below, down here, guys. One back way over here, and then one just down here, starting up. You can see flickers of flames. Crazy stuff, everybody. Crazy stuff. Welcome into Ranimal Media. Now this is live. Viewer discretion is advised. Crazy stuff. Now we have two fires to watch. Maybe even more that I don't see. You see more, let Ranimal know in the chat box. I appreciate it. Ranimal wants to keep up to date. Look at the one down here. It's sparking up. We're not sure if anybody got hurt, nor if that place is evacuated. I see lights, I've seen people driving around down there. I'm not sure. Like I said, over here, where there's flames flickering, there could have been like firefighters and different responder people helping put the flames out. And then a little while ago, we just seen a second explosion happen there. Not good. Now, after the second explosion, right here seems to be possibly a fire or an orange spot. Not too sure what's going on, everybody. Welcome into Ranimal Media. I appreciate you guys for stopping in, hanging out, spending your time with Ranimal. It means a lot to me. Yeah, I see a car way down under there. Down there. Driving. We're getting the heck out of there. Like, no way. Bye-bye. It's hard to see the black smoke, so it's hard to see where the fire is all coming from. Crazy stuff. Welcome in to Ranimal Media. I think that the fire I think I'm seeing right here is on top of a mini skyscraper apartment complex building. Very similar to the ones that you see way over on the far side over here that are white, you can see in the light. Wish we could zoom in, we'd be able to see better, but we can't, so we're stuck. I did flip us back to this shot so we're not watching the multi-camera since there's nothing going on in the other camera feeds. Welcome in to Ranimal Media, everybody. We're watching some live footage that's taking place right now live on Ranimal Media. What's happening in Beirut, Lebanon. There was explosions going off. Viewer discretion is advised. Anything could happen. We've already seen one explosion on this live broadcast. Never know what you're going to see. Welcome into Ranimal Media, everybody. Welcome in, welcome in. Leave your thoughts in the chat. I do read it, I appreciate it. Welcome in, everybody. Sounds like a helicopter flying around. Not sure. I think the camera's sitting near a road or a highway. Sounds like he's picking up traffic, driving. Reynolds not too sure. Welcome in to Ranimal Media. Hear a dog barking. Welcome in to Ranimal Media. Hope you guys are all having a good day. Good evening, good night, wherever you're watching from. Let me know in the chat box, in the comments, if you're watching the live stream replay. Welcome in everybody to Ranimal Media. Be sure to share out this video, help support the channel, help grow awareness about the situation. I do appreciate it. Thank you. Ranimal keeps getting his finger in his eye. Oh, don't do that. Let's not do that. Let's not get our finger in our eye now. That would not be good. They say leave it alone, it'll go away. That's what we'll do. Welcome into Ranimal Media. Hope you guys are all having a good evening out there. Right now it's going on about 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Welcome in to Ranimal Media. Mr. Trump did say that the war is going to go on for another 4 weeks and or more. Welcome into Ranimal Media, everybody. Keeping you guys up to date. Right now we're watching some live Beirut, Lebanon footage. We seen an explosion about 15 minutes ago or so. Crazy stuff. We were watching a fire that was over this way. Now I think I'm watching a fire that's just down here. I'm not entirely sure. Viewer discretion is advised. Welcome in to Ranimal Media. Now what Ranimal thought was flames seems to have dissipated or disappeared. Maybe they put them out. Or maybe I was seeing reflections, or maybe Ranimal was seeing nothing at all. It's a possibility. It is nighttime out there, hard to see. Welcome in to Ranimal Media. Oh, an explosion just under me, guys. An explosion right here. Breaking news, breaking news. Breaking news, breaking news. can rewind that. Alright, it's just below me. Alright, watch. Here it comes. Breaking news, breaking news. An explosion in Beirut, Lebanon. Welcome into Ranimal Media. There it happens. Listen to the boom. Crazy stuff, everybody. Now I'm gonna go back and hit the like button. Now we're gonna have to see if we see fire growing down that direction. Crazy stuff, everybody. Breaking news on Ranimal Media. Crazy stuff. Like I was saying, anything can happen. Ranimal's unscripted, off the cuff, live. What you see is what we got. Welcome into Ranimal Media. Crazy, crazy stuff. We don't know what they hit. We don't know if anybody was injured. Craziness. Crazy stuff, everybody. Crazy. Welcome in to Ranimal Media. Crazy stuff, everybody. Crazy. I hear a rooster in the background again. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to Ranimal Media, everybody. Welcome in, welcome in. Oh, an explosion, explosion, explosion. Breaking news, breaking news. Make sure that you guys share this video. Everybody's missing it. Welcome in to Ranimal Media, everybody. There's a lot of black smoke coming up. Crazy stuff. You guys need to be sharing these videos out. Help spread awareness, help grow the Ranimal community. I do appreciate it. We're watching live video footage happening in Beirut, Lebanon. A little after 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in America. Bombs are dropping on Beirut, Lebanon. Welcome in to Ranimal Media. Breaking news, breaking news. Look at that smoke. No telling what they hit. Welcome into Ranimal Media. President Trump said that for the next 4 weeks or more, they're going to be dropping bombs on them over there. Look over here. You can see the fire building up. Breaking news, breaking news, breaking news. Be sure to share this live, everybody. Help spread awareness. I do appreciate it. I could use your help to add some more people into this chat. Welcome in, welcome in. Share out this live. Breaking news, breaking news. Hope you guys are safe wherever you're watching from. This is some crazy stuff. It's an inferno down there. Look at it, everybody. Many of the mainstream news aren't reporting about this. Welcome into Ranimal Media. Most of the live news feeds that you see right now are just showing looped footage from 3 days ago. Welcome into Ranimal Media, everybody. Welcome in. I appreciate each and every one of you guys for stopping by and hanging out with me. Get some live updates on what's going on in the news in Iran. At the moment, we're watching live war footage as it's taking place live on Ranimal Media. Viewer discretion is advised. I do appreciate it. You guys share this live stream out. Plaster it all over social media, everybody. Thank you. I appreciate it. Help the community find Ranimal. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I see like 3 different hot spots, maybe more. It's past speculation now. That's some crazy stuff. Welcome into Ranimal Media. How's everybody doing? Hope you're all doing good. Plane, drone, helicopter, or something. You ever get that when you go on a live stream and that corner of your eye feels like it itches for no good reason? Ranimal does. Good stuff, good stuff. Even the eyeball, that's the little skin at the corner meets. Finger in his eyeball, and then it becomes his eyeball. Sounds like I hear something in the air again. Viewer discretion is advised on Ranimal Media. I know, like in the Matrix, there is no spoon. There is no itch. Sometimes that's easier said than done. Ranimal needs to get himself one of those scientific eye wash stations for his office. That'll fix it. My eye won't mess with me again. Oh, now I gone done it. Should have stopped messing with it a minute ago. Alright. Welcome into Ranimal Media, everybody. Yeah, you can see the flames down there flickering. They're huge. You can see the flames, but you can see the aura of the red. 3 different places right there. That whole block looks like it's probably an inferno. Craziness, everybody, craziness. Let me know what you guys think in the comments box. I do appreciate it. Make sure you share this video out. Bring others to the live. Help spread awareness. Get the conversation rolling. I do appreciate it. Welcome into Ranimal Media. Oh, look, anti-aircraft fire. Welcome in to Ranimal Media. Viewer discretion is advised. If they don't do their job, a missile might get through. Ranimal's here to spread awareness. Keep updated on what's going on, world events, and what's happening in the war in Iran. Welcome in to Ranimal Media, everybody. I do appreciate each and every one of you for hanging out, stopping by. It does mean a lot to Ranimal. Thank you. Be sure to smash that thumbs up, that like button, would use a little love. I do appreciate it. YouTube appreciates it also. To help the algorithm let you guys know that Ranimal kicks butt and that he deserves his place up among the greats. Welcome in to Ranimal Media. It'd be pretty cool to get some of those YouTube plaques to put behind here. Spruce up the YouTube studio a bit. Ranimal Studios could use an upgrade. Welcome in to Ranimal Media. Welcome in to Ranimal Media, everybody. Grab yourself a beverage. You smoke, grab yourself a smoke. Welcome into Ranimal Media. Wow, guys, look at that smoke. Welcome in to Ranimal Media. Hope you guys are safe and having a good time wherever you're watching from. This is some crazy stuff. Right now, the people in Beirut, Lebanon are not safe. We've already seen 3 or 4 more explosions happening. Craziness, craziness, everybody. Hear another airplane or something. Usually when I hear them, we end up seeing another explosion. Welcome in. Viewer discretion is advised, always, on Ranimal Media. I report on some interesting, weird, crazy stuff, guys. Sometimes it's sad. Crazy stuff going on in the world these days, everybody. Crazy. Definitely that big, larger white building looks like it's definitely on fire. And possibly on this side of it. And I'm thinking on the far side of it also. I think they took out that whole area. It might be one of those apartment-looking buildings. It's like the one that's in the far corner up front towards us. Over there. Ranimal has no idea. If you do, let Ranimal know in the comments box below. At the moment, Ranimal cannot zoom in, so we cannot find out what we're watching. All we know is that some explosions did take place in Beirut, Lebanon, just a little while ago. Breaking news on Ranimal Media. I think I just seen the small explosion happen in the very middle in the far back, towards where the ocean or water line is. Ranimal just could be seeing things through the smoke though. Not sure. I didn't see I didn't hear a boom from it. Ranimal does not condone war. America, we do not want war. Welcome into Ranimal Media. Did you share this video yet? Thank you. I do appreciate it, everybody. Welcome in to Ranimal Media. I appreciate you guys for hanging out, stopping by. Welcome in. Welcome in. I see you in the chat. Welcome in. How you doing? It's good to have you. Right now we're watching explosions just took place a little while ago in Lebanon, Beirut, live on Ranimal Media. Crazy stuff. You can see the smoke down here, right in the middle. You can see the glow of where the fire is. Viewer discretion is advised. No telling what we may see. Right now I hear an airplane or a helicopter, or sounds like something's in the air. Usually when that happens, you might see an explosion. Never know. This is live war footage, everybody. Live taking place as we're watching. Welcome in to Ranimal Media. Be sure to share this video out. Help fill up the live chat, everybody. I appreciate it. Once you guys fill up the live chat, then you guys can leave your comments and your thoughts and talk about it with each other, what you guys think's going on. I do appreciate it. I think what I'm hearing is like a news helicopter or something flying around, or not too sure. It could just be there's a highway nearby where the camera sits. I have no idea, everybody. President Trump said for the next 4 weeks and or more that he's going to keep letting them bomb over there. Crazy stuff. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Turn the bell notification on so you guys know next time I go live and make more videos. I'm trying to keep you guys live and up to date on what's going on with this world-breaking news story. Crazy stuff, everybody. Crazy stuff. Support means a lot to me. Welcome into Ranimal Media. Going on about 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, New York City area of the United States. Welcome in to Ranimal Media. Glad you guys all decided to hang out with me and spend your time watching live news updates on the war, what's going on in Iran. Welcome in to Ranimal Media. If you're just joining us, a little while ago, we've seen explosions happening in Beirut. Some took place just under me, some took place over here. You look over here in the middle area, you can see red from where the smoke and flames are coming from. It seems to have died down a little bit. But viewer discretion is always advised. No telling what we may see. This is live war footage happening in Beirut, Lebanon, and the war footage happening in Iran. Welcome in everybody. Welcome in to Ranimal Media. Like they hit the building, then they let it burn for a little while, and then they hit it again. Crazy stuff. We've seen a few different explosions in a few different areas in the city. Green lights are just off to the side of them. There was an explosion earlier, just below them. But I don't see any fire from it, which is very odd. I've been watching the main fire, seeing if it builds, if it becomes more visible. Crazy stuff, everybody. Be sure to share these videos out. Share this live. Help the community find Ranimal. The community is out there. They just need to find me. I'm right here. I'm Ranimal. It's nice to meet each and every one of you. Welcome in to Ranimal Media. Welcome in to Ranimal Media. Hope everybody's doing good out there, wherever you're watching from. Welcome in, welcome in. Crazy stuff. Now you can see the smoke coming out of the fire, blowing right over the city. That's crazy. They're done. Trump said for the next 4 weeks or so, they're going to keep bombing them. Huh. Welcome in to Ranimal Media. Craziness. That was a good banana. Make sure you guys grab yourselves a snack. Grab a beverage. Ranimal's on the coffee again. Welcome in to Ranimal Media. Oh, look, the birds are waking up over there. Welcome back here. We're gonna go over and see if we can find some new live breaking news updates that we don't currently possibly maybe know about. We'll see. Looks to be like they're gonna have this loops again. We'll see. See what CNN News 18 has to say at the moment. Welcome in to Ranimal Media.
ballistic missiles, 394 drones fired at them. They've lost 2 armed forces service personnel killed in the attack, 67 people injured. But the metrics, if you break them down, are quite interesting. On that first day, 86 ballistic missiles fired at Kuwait, a tiny, tiny country. They were able to shoot down 68 of them. Fast forward to a couple of days ago, only 27 ballistic missiles fired at Kuwait. They shot down all of them. That's what the Saudis are looking at, the Bahrainis, the Qataris, the Emiratis. They're all trying to calculate what precisely Iran is doing, looking at those numbers of missiles ticking down. But the persistence at Prince Sultan Air Base just gives that clear indication the danger is still right there. Iran has an intent.
They do,
Crazy.
they do, and as you said, it's significant that at this point, perhaps Saudi may have thought, well, the embassy was the focus, and then the pause, 3 ballistic missiles just tonight in the darkness. Nick Robertson, thank you so much in Riyadh. Ronan Bergman of the New York Times is here with me in Tel Aviv, along with Kareem Sadjapur also joining me, and Seth Jones. Okay, all of you. Ronan, can I just start with you? You know, we just saw obviously what you heard here, the sirens over the past few hours, and what we're witnessing on the ground out by the airport. So when you hear the Israelis say that they're moving into the next phase that they say will include additional surprises, what's your reporting on what that could be and where we are?
Well, by the nature of surprises, it needs to be surprising. So if we would know, then I think that the Israelis are looking into bringing a massive maybe one massive achievement, something maybe more symbolic, maybe something that could be a photograph of winning, something
A victory
that,
image.
of victory image of something.
Of
And I think
something.
that yesterday we heard the Israeli Ministry of Defense after the announcement, or not the official, but after the news came that Mujtaba Khamenei, the son of the late leader, is going to be elected, or has been elected as his successor.
Breaking news,
He
breaking
said
news.
He is a legitimate target. Like, he is putting a mark on him.
Yeah.
So I could imagine that if a politician
Breaking news on Ranimal Media.
a mark on someone, killing that someone would
Welcome
be
in, welcome in.
something that they could be identify as a victory.
That could be the victory,
Yes,
because it eliminates the family, it eliminates the whole father-son.
And also, it basically says we killed the regime, even if they didn't. And also, it seems that the negotiation, if we just hear what President Trump is saying, the negotiation between the one that my colleagues and myself in the New York Times uncovered yesterday, secret.
That's not snow, that's foam.
Between between Iran, through Iranian intelligence, through a European country, through the CIA, all of that is not yet yielding into bringing fruit into a real negotiation and a real agreement. President Trump said it's too late. Now, I don't know if maybe this is a negotiation tactic, but it doesn't have the remarks of a coming, at least when it comes to Trump, of a coming a deal.
Kareem, how do you see what Ronan was just talking about when it comes to Ayatollah Khamenei's son Mujtaba, and that, that perhaps if he is the supreme leader, that removing him would somehow provide a sort of a V-Day image?
Well, Aaron, Ayatollah Khamenei himself ruled for 37 years. It's doubtful if Mujtaba is confirmed as supreme leader, whether he'll
Be sure
alive
to
for 37
like,
days, because
share,
indeed
and subscribe
there is
to
a
Ranimal Media,
Israeli
everybody.
bullseye on his
I do
back.
appreciate it.
Ultimately, even
Right
if
now,
he
we're just
becomes
getting some
supreme
live
leader,
news
he's
updates
not going to be that
from
powerful
CNN.
a figure. The killing of Ayatollah Khamenei was the
Get some other point of view, seeing what they're saying,
blockbuster bomb
seeing if there's
politically
any new
vacuum,
updates.
which will likely take many years to fill. If indeed
Then we'll go back to watching Beirut,
certainly for the foreseeable
seeing if
future, key players in Iran
it's still
will
quiet
be
over there, if anything new was happening. I want to keep you guys alive and up to date on what's going
I want to show you
on.
again what we saw in the night skies tonight. And as Nick Payton-Walsh was saying, in a sense, the ability of Iran to continue
Welcome
the
in to
consistency
Ranimal Media.
launch, is notable.
Whoa.
We did see that there were actually within an hour a few strikes. The one that I'm showing there is the one that I described as sort of when you blow a dandelion, And that's what it looked like.
Dandelion.
Obviously, there's some saying, well, is that possibly a cluster munition, right? Just designed to inflict mass civilian harm.
Those are single
Was it
ones.
simply putting out lights to sort of masquerade, right? So you couldn't actually find the
Oh,
missile
no,
itself.
those are
You could see
lights.
that closer up there of all those fireballs in the sky.
That's craziness,
You know,
everybody.
what do you think, Seth? And do you think that they are
Wow.
running low? Or from what we see here and what you just saw in Saudi Arabia, do you think that they're dragging out their use of their weapons, ballistic missiles, is strategic?
Well, Aaron, that is a huge question. We don't fully know the answer to that yet. We're still in what Clausewitz, the Prussian general, calls the fog of war. But I will say this, the numbers
Fog of war.
Iranian cruise
Media
ballistic
blackout
missiles
from the
are
military.
way down at the moment.
Welcome into
We
Ranimal
know that
Media.
The Israelis and the U.S. are desperate to strike not just the above-ground targets, the missile silos, but also the ones below ground, which is where some of the B-2 bomber strikes are helpful, is to go after the Shaheeds and missiles that are stored deep underground. But I would say there is this other issue that is looming, which is the Iranians do have friends, including the Houthis in Yemen, that have thousands of cruise and ballistic missiles and drones. So there are others, if they wanted to come to the aid, that could create problems for Israel and the U.S. as well.
Yeah. How big are those risks? And I'm also thinking about north of here, where Israel has done something very, very significant in striking
Welcome
not
to
just
Ranimal Media.
massive strikes there, but actually all
Breaking news, breaking news.
today.
This is the main development in the last 24 hours. And the development is that backed with actions in the field. So Hezbollah forces attacking Israeli forces, either those that entered Lebanon or on the border. But it's significant because Israel received intelligence that Hezbollah.
I think that's the building we've been watching in Beirut, Lebanon, that's been being blown up.
The more radicals in Iran this time.
That makes sense. That's what it looks like from what we were watching.
Hezbollah wanted to have something more symbolic to
But up there, I said that's
their
from
gratitude
Bahrain.
to Iran for many years of
Bahrain.
investment.
However it's
But
pronounced.
the Iranians
I'm not
sort
sure.
of forced their hands, and they led them to a situation where they are signaling Israel, we are not afraid of war.
Yeah.
That was followed by Israel order to evacuate the Dahya, where Hezbollah headquarters is, and the continuous bombing of Beirut. And here we are, it's not yet fully war, but we are very, very close to an all-out war between Israel and Lebanon, between the IDF and Hezbollah. This, by nature,
Trump was using the word
any
war.
kind of peaceful or any kind of I would say a resolution
And we
to
have
this
seen
war.
some coordinated attacks, the IDF says, that are both been coming from the north that we
Same
hear
time.
and coming at the same time. And we've actually witnessed that, when I was sitting here. So certainly we've seen that. We're going to be going to our Matthew Chance, I want to say, in just a few moments, because he had to actually take cover and flee in southern Beirut because of the strikes warning from the IDF to move quickly. So
Yeah, I would
in an
imagine.
interview
We were
today,
watching an
Trump
explosion
said,
going off there a little while ago.
this is hugely significant, that he must be, quote, involved in the appointment of Iran's next leader. He also said that Muqtada Khamenei was unacceptable to him. What do you read into this, that he's come out and said that he should be involved?
Well, Aaron, in addition to that, we've heard several senior Israeli officials within the last 24 and 48 hours saying that this is now a fantastic opportunity, one that they may not have to get rid of the regime. So there are discussions now, both on the Israeli and the American side, about what happens next. And I think that poses a huge risk for President Trump, because I think what we've seen is the parts of the operation have been very successful in degrading the regime. But trying to install a new one with American fingerprints is going to be very complicated, may actually delegitimize any kind of a future government. And it's going to be very difficult to do that anyway from the air and from maritime platforms. You'd need forces.
Well, I know certainly no one's ever accomplished that by air before. I mean, if you're talking about full regime change. Kareem, I know that you've talked about the deep unpopularity of the regime. Last night was talking to the foreign policy advisor for Prime Minister Netanyahu here, and he put out a number that I've heard from others who don't necessarily share his point of view. But it's this, at least 80% of the Iranian people don't like this regime and they want to get rid of it. I mean, do you agree with that? And I guess in that context, Does Donald Trump coming in and say he needs to be involved in choosing a leader move that number, maybe in the wrong direction?
I agree, Aaron. This is one of the most unpopular governments in the world. I think there's
Welcome in to Ranimal Media, everybody. We're watching, getting some news live updates from CNN, News 18.
Unpopular, Aaron, is because it's politically, socially,
Trying to keep up to date on what's going on the news story live.
and it
Welcome in to Ranimal Media.
of a theocracy, but it's elbow deep in corruption and repression. And so that's deeply offensive to Iranians.
I'm going to go back and watch life in Beirut in a moment.
Of the United States,
I just wanted to make sure we get some live updates.
Is that it's up to Iranians to determine
Seeing what the
who their
news
next
and
leader is going to
Trump
be,
and everyone
and
else is saying
for
at the
Iranians
moment.
to make that decision.
All right, and Ronan, one question before we go. Our Fred Plaikin on his way into Tehran, and he's not there yet. We've seen the images we have seen. There is destruction there. All right, but what he witnessed driving in up from Armenia was things functioning, stores open. He said produce available. Look, it's anecdotal of what he's seeing right now, but does that say something to you?
I think that we have seen both on the popular level, so the citizens, the people, and on the government level, we
Whoa,
saw
is that the sun?
something that surprised
Oh, that's the
Israeli and
sun.
possibly American officials, the
that
level
was
of
the sun.
functioning.
Yep.
So life continues, but not just life, the government continues.
Yep.
The sum of the components of the Iranian regime is much bigger than each one of them together. And the fact that
All right.
Khamenei is gone does not
We'll
mean
head back to Beirut and see if there's anything new going on. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome into Ranimal Media. I just wanted to stop by and see if there was any news updates that we might be missing out on. They're doing what I figured they were doing, or looping old footage and talking about what new updates they have and keep repeating themselves over and over and over and over and over and over until they have new stuff. Sounds about right. Welcome in to Ranimal Media. How's everybody doing? We're still watching Beirut, Lebanon. There's a building down there in the middle. You can see smoke coming from it. Some orange from where the flames were or are. Right now it's about 9:50 Eastern Standard Time in America. Welcome in to Ranimal Media. Earlier there's explosions being taken place, so we're going to keep our eye on the city here. Hope you guys don't have anywhere to be. Hope you're safe wherever you're watching from. Welcome in to Ranimal Media. I appreciate you guys all stopping by, watching. Whoa, look, it just flared up. Well, that was crazy. Welcome in to Ranimal Media, everybody. I have music playing in the background. I turn them down. I hope it doesn't affect you guys. If Ranimal sees any flashes, he'll crank the volume up. Like prayer music. Welcome in to Ranimal Media. Be sure you guys share this live stream out. Help others find the chat. Welcome in to Ranimal Media. We're watching live footage, Beirut, Lebanon, happening right now as the war is taking place and heating up. Welcome in to Ranimal Media. There were explosions earlier, so we're keeping our eye out. See if there's any more. There was 3 or 4 that happened. Maybe more. Crazy stuff, everybody. Welcome in to Ranimal Media. Welcome in to Ranimal Media. Earlier had thick black smoke coming from that building. Now it seems like it's a gray-white. But it looks like they hit the building twice earlier. See the orange of the fire keeps lighting up and keeps seeing. It's crazy. Not sure what they hit down there earlier. It was already on fire when we turned the live stream on. And then it got hit again while we were watching. Some crazy stuff, everybody. Yeah, you can see it flaring up down there. Crazy stuff, everybody. Crazy stuff. Welcome in to Ranimal Media. Seems like innocent people are getting hurt. That's not cool. Ranimal does not condone war, but he will report about it. Crazy stuff, everyone. Crazy stuff. Welcome in to Ranimal Media. You guys are safe wherever you're watching from. Now it's trying to back up. The music seemed to have died down. Ranimal doesn't own the copyrights to the music that being played or sung or whatnot, so turn it down a bit. Welcome in to Ranimal Media. Not a whole lot to say, everybody. Just some crazy stuff going on. Yeah, see if there's fire units down there putting out the fire or anything. There's really no news stations down there reporting on it. Welcome in to Ranimal Media. Be sure to share this live out, everybody. Help spread awareness. Also, bring others to the chat so you guys can all talk and chit-chat with each other. Help our animals community grow. I do appreciate it. Thank you. Smoke's starting to get thick down there again. Thick gray smoke with some black mixed into it. Some nasty stuff. Welcome in to Ranimal Media. You know how you're doing in chat. I appreciate it, everybody. Welcome in to Ranimal Media. seemed like it quieted down out there. Well, that was some interesting stuff. Thanks for joining. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to Ranimal Media. I do appreciate it. Make sure you guys stop, hang out, watch some more videos of mine. I do appreciate it. I'll catch you guys later. Take care. Till next time. Bye-bye.